No, no,
Okay.
no, no,
Okay.
no.
Well, hello. My name is Michelle Morel. I was the division head of exhibits for Seattle 2025. Unfortunately, our chair, Kathy, was not able to make it, so she has written a statement. So I'm going to read this for you. I have timed and I am under 5 minutes. So.
Yeah, yes, it's just that you cannot control the.
Okay. All right. So ignore behind me. Okay. Oops. Okay. So this is in Kathy's words. I deeply wish that I could have been here in Stockholm with everyone, but unfortunately for me, I was locked out of my job for 6 weeks thanks to the government shutdown, and it was just not financially in the cards for me to attend after that. While all the Hugo Awards that were completed prior to August have been shipped, I am still shipping Hugo finalist packets to our international finalists. Joy is also in the process of finishing up 8 more Hugo Awards requested by winners after the convention. This has required making and shipping more rockets from the foundry. They just completed the order, so hopefully Joy will have those extra rockets in their hands by the end of the year. I am continuing to write notes and ship out Friends of Worldcon tokens, as well as the rest of our Hero Awards. I finished shipping out our leftover merch to people who asked to pick it up at con and forgot, and we have shipped out all the requested souvenir books. Soon, my postal person will no longer visit my home quite as much, and I will be bereft. Final numbers. Regarding final numbers, here are some data for all of you. We had 101 exhibiting artists with 134,000 in sales throughout the convention. We had 135 dealers, and we heard from most of them that they made back their costs by Friday. We had 9,804 memberships purchased over the entire time that we sold memberships. 1,596 people brought one or more day passes, and 6,371 were some type of full attending memberships. We sold 1,051 WizFizz only memberships, and we sold 786 virtual memberships. For warm bodies, we had 7,208 warm bodies on site. 1,596 of those were unique one-day pass holders. 5,612 had full attending memberships. We handed out all of our 2,500 first-time Worldcon attendee ribbons, so we had at least that many. While we did not have as many international attendees as anticipated, we did have members from 64 different countries. This was 46 different countries in person, 50 represented online, and 4 with a WizFizz only membership. Some thoughts on merch. Because more and more of us will have to do our own merch setups in the future, I am providing some information here about how our process went because I hope it will help future Worldcons. Overall, Printful was a great on-demand supplier that integrated seamlessly with our already existing online Square store. They support over 100 different e-commerce platforms, so they will likely work for you. The quality of the items was pretty decent, and I would recommend using Printful again to other conventions. For selling on site, Barb Van Tilburg, formerly of Off-World Designs, provided us with a wonderful amount of past information, which allowed us to actually be fairly accurate with our totals for t-shirts and totes. We only have 13 shirts currently finding a home in my living room, and if I hadn't accidentally ordered an extra 150 tote bags, we would have been pretty good with that too. Also currently in my living room, 20 stainless steel tumblers, 25 to 30 coffee mugs, and 2,000 enamel pins. I have our order totals and amounts for anyone who would like to look at them in the future. I would advise buying fewer enamel pins. Final money stuff. We are still wrapping up our books as we paid our final invoice for the convention center on November 26th. However, with that completed and only the limited amount of shipping and Hugo rockets still outstanding, I feel like we can move forward with our accounting wind down. As of December 2nd, we have approximately $320,000 in the bank. I am holding back $8,000 for our remaining Hugo shipping, Hugo rockets, miscellaneous shipping, and internet payments through February 26th. We had 3 charities that we were fundraising for throughout the convention. We raised approximately $500 for each charity, but we'll be upping that amount to $2,000 each for Books to Prisoners, Hugo House, and Bureau of Fearless Ideas. Of course, this is US dollars. We had a total of 516 people who volunteered for us in some capacity. We will be offering our volunteers a flat $100 each reimbursement towards their membership cost. Assuming everyone takes us up on that, that will cost approximately $51,000. We will be passing along $50,000 to LA Con. Montreal, and whomever wins the 2028 site selection. Finally, we will be holding $14,000 back for parties at NorwestCon and LACon. This will leave us with approximately $81,000 to distribute to other organizations. We have not entirely decided on amounts yet and will not be finalizing that until we know how much the reimbursements will cost us. But we will be distributing money to a number of local and Spanish charities, which I can give you the list if you would like later. All right, that's anything. Do we have any questions? Oh.
Will there be a garage sale for the Seattle merch at the Lakefront?
That I don't know. Yeah,
Probably. We'll see how it goes.
to be determined.
Okay.
All right, thank you very much.